covering the history of competitive play in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the era of Cyberstein coming to a close, a new prize card would be unveiled at Gen Con Indianapolis. Des Volstgalph will be making its debut as the new Shonen Jump prize card. The card would never quite see competitive play like its predecessor. The card wouldn't be reprinted until Gold Series 2 in 2009. Regardless, 410 duelists showed up to Indianapolis to compete for this new prize card. Co-Control was the game, and Comic Odyssey hoped to keep the ball rolling as they had won Shonen Jump Seattle the month before. Big Shield Gardener saw a lot of play at this event. It protected itself from Nobleman of Crossout and had a staggering 2600 defense. Team Savage had their players teching Magical Merchant, searching for spells and traps, and when you fill up your grave with latent dark monsters that can be revived by Call of the Haunted or Premature Burial, wasn't too shabby. Royal Decree was also seeing a lot of play, a way to stop those pesky traps. Matt Petal from Canada was undefeated in Swiss. Petal will go on to be one of the best players to ever come out of Canada. Cass Stomphurst from the Netherlands was also able to get into top 8. Michael Fukuyama and Juan Cardenas were also in top 8 and were trying to get Comic Odyssey back-to-back titles and a brand new prize card. Daryl Gessler was representing a local team called Royal Nightmare. Chris Mark, Jesse Tuig, and Narek Tarosian were all unknowns at the time and were trying to make an impact in the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. 70 of the 8 decks were GOATs. Daryl Gessler was making it into top 8 with a Gravekeeper deck. His deck was packing 3 Spies, 3 Spear Soldiers, and 3 Assailants, along with 3 Rite of Spirits. Would this new strategy be enough to take him to the top? In top 8, Narek Tarosian and Matt Petal went into time. As time was called, Narek Tarosian torrential tributed the field, then on his own turn summoned Tri-Infecting Virus, followed by a Swords of Revealing Light. With no way to get out of Swords, Narek Tarosian won and was heading to top 4. Juan Cardenas was able to defeat Daryl Gessler in Game 3 after beating him down with Jinzo and DD Warrior Lady. Jesse Tuig was hoping for the heart of the cards to get him out of a jam. Unfortunately for him, he drew a dead Blackluster Soldier since he had no Darks in the grave. He conceded, and Chris Mark was heading into top 4. Michael Fukuyama beat Cass Stomphurst from the Netherlands and was in top 4 in back-to-back events. In top 4, Narek Tarosian sealed the game with a Nobleman of Crossout on Juan Cardenas. He had no monster to protect his life points from a direct attack by DD Assailant. Michael Fukuyama also had no issue with Chris Mark, and he was heading to the finals. Comic Odyssey was in the finals for the second event in a row, and were now in a good position to grab their first Des Volstgalph. However, Narek Tarosian, an unknown player from Massachusetts, had other plans. This was his moment to shine. Game 1. Fukuyama won the die roll and opted to go first, setting a card to each of his zones. Tarosian summoned Breaker the Magical Warrior, destroyed the set card, and then attacked the face-on monster, revealing it to be Tsukuyomi. It was a quick 1-for-2 for Narek Tarosian. Fukuyama got him back though. He used Winquin Duo, and then destroyed the Breaker with his own DD Warrior Lady. He set a card and passed. Premature Burial brought back DD Assailant, and took down DD Warrior Lady. He then set a monster and soon revealed Magician of Faith when Nobleman of Crossout removed it from the game. Fukuyama had no offense though, and next turn he was forced to eat an attack from Ashura Priest. He set a card to his spell or trap zone, but again was hit by Ashura Priest. It was 3400 to 7200 in favor of Narek Tarosian. Fukuyama set a monster. Ashura Priest hit again, and Tsukuyomi turned it face down. A turn later, Narek attacked in the Morphing Jar, which reset their hands. Fukuyama tried to summon DD Assailant, but Tarosian flipped Torrential Tribute. Fukuyama chained his Royal Decree though, but Tarosian chained Call of the Haunted to bring back DD Assailant. Both were destroyed in battle. Next turn, Tarosian used Snatch Steel to take the jar from Fukuyama, trading it for Jinzo, attacked into a sheep token, and then used Winquin Duo. The life points were 5,500 to 3,400. Fukuyama fought back with Graceful Charity, discarding Air Knight Parshath and a Ring of Destruction. Metamorphosis brought out Thousand Eyes Restrict. It absorbed the Jinzo, and Tarosian took a direct attack for 2,400. However, Tarosian fired right back. He set a monster and used Metamorphosis to turn it into Thousand Eyes Restrict, and took the Thousand Eyes from Michael's field. It was a chain of events that led into a long defensive Game 1, but a turn later, it turned into Thousand Eyes Restrict being tributed for Air Knight Parshath, and Nareg attacked right into a sheep token with it. Fukuyama played Heavy Storm, but Nareg chained Ceasefire, and then chained his Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy the Royal Decree. With 500 life points remaining, Fukuyama lost the game and scooped. Neither player wasted time. Both dived into their side decks. Game 2 started fast. Fukuyama went first again. He began the game with Winquin Duo, forcing Tarosian to discard Lightning Vortex and Magic Cylinder. A turn later, Michael Fukuyama used Winquin Duo again thanks to the set Magician of Faith. "Yeah, I'm going to control this game," said Fukuyama. He summoned Tsukuyomi and put Magician face down again and attacked Tsukuyomi. Narek Tarosian was in a tough spot. He set a monster and passed to Fukuyama, and Magician of Faith flipped again to summon the Winquin Duo. Fukuyama traded it for Air Knight Parshath, but Terosian used Ring of Destruction on it before it could attack his face down. Moments later, Fukuyama attacked the face down with a Shura Priest. Terosian activated Ceasefire to flip it face up. It was Tsukuyomi, and it turned the Ashura Priest face down. But Fukuyama was packing a Ring of Destruction of his own, and used it to destroy Tsukuyomi to try and attack with his other monster, Spirit Reaper. Scapegoat was flipped from attacking, and Fukuyama decided to attack none of the tokens. The game proceeded quick though, and Fukuyama had lost track of his life points. Despite his major card advantage, he was about to get a surprise. "I'll summon Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer," said Terosian. Fukuyama allowed it. "I'll attack the Spirit Reaper for game?" Fukuyama blinked. "What? You only have 1,500 life points left." Those duos had quickly added up, and Fukuyama was not aware of it. He had taken damage from Delinquent Duo, damage from Ceasefire, and damage from Ring of Destructions. He only had 1,500 life points remaining. Fukuyama had no response, and with exactly 1,500 life points remaining, Kaiku's 1,800 attack was enough to reduce his life points to 0. Derek Terosian wins Shonen Jump Indianapolis, and claims the first copy of Des Volstgalph to be released in North America. He also got a new laptop, and he also had an all-paid trip to US Nationals for 2006. Derek Terosian entered as an underdog, but cemented his legacy. He was given the opportunity and took it. He took down Comic Odyssey, and with great awareness, he was able to cement himself as a champion. That does it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate everything and all the support, trying to get to 100 subscribers. Tune in next episode as we head to Shonen Jump Boston. That's a T for Magnitude, guys. Thanks for watching.